Hello everybody. In this screencast we're going to look at how to generate tokens and why tokens are important, especially authorization tokens are important when you are using APIs. So if we use the normal approach of web and using the browser, then we have the luxury of using sessions and cookies, right? To manage maintaining the state and to figure out if a user is authenticated or no. But with APIs, what usually happens is that the user authenticates and then they get a token, an access token. And then with every single request that they make after that, the access token is sent back to the server. And then that access token is the way for the server to validate if this is a valid user and should this user be given access or no. Okay. So now the kind of token that we're going to use is called JWT, and it stands for JSON Web Token. Okay. And actually you can go and check, there is a website called jwt.io to show you what it looks like. So basically, and they have libraries for every single, if you scroll down a little bit, or let's see here. So basically it will look something like that, which is a string, that's a token. And then the token has three parts, as you could see, three colors, three parts. And there is a period between the different parts, And each part is a different kind of, has different information. Like the first one is a header. The first part is a header. It specifies what kind of algorithm is used for signing the token. Then the payload, this is where the body of the request is going to be. And then you have at the end a signature. So basically there is a signature, which is a signature of everything, including the header and the body, right? And the signature is going to be used by the server to validate this information. So basically, the idea is that this data is signed by the server. So basically, what is going to happen is the server will take the payload, the read and the header and the payload, and it will generate a signature, and then it will check to see if that signature matches the signature that's specified here, and if it matches, then that's a valid token. The signature is based on a secret that's only known by the server, and it uses hashing and so on to generate the signature. So that's in short what the system is. And so basically what's going to happen is that if we look at the code that we wrote, so I'll remove some of the stuff that we don't need. Let's say we have, the user goes in and we have a post request, right? And we call it maybe API. And then here, that post request, you are going to say authenticate, right? So basically that's how the user logs in or authenticates, right? Login, authenticate, and so on, right? So that's basically what's going to happen here. And basically the user is going to specify a username and password, and we maybe get them from the post request and so on. And then you connect to a database, validate that everything is fine. But if everything is fine, what we're going to do is, one, we after successful login, right? Login or authentication. What we want to do is one, generate a token. Right, and then two, we'd like to send the token, right? Send token back to user, right? Okay, so that's basically what we're going to do with authentication. Now, if you have another route, and that route, let's say it's a GET request, right? And that route is a protected route. Okay, so basically that route, you need to specify a token, right? So basically we need to, one, receive a token, right? And then two, we need to do what? After you receive the token, basically we want to validate the token. So basically there are two kind of, one is how to generate a token, and how to validate a token. So luckily there are libraries that we could use, and there is a npm JSON Web Token is a library that we could use. So if you look here, JSON Web Token, very nice library, very well documented. And basically all what I have to do is I'll go into npm, I'll go to my project, Control-C, close the server, and I'll do npm I JSON Web Token, and that will install the web token for me. And then if you scroll down, they'll show you how to use it, right? So basically I need to import it, right? So here it is, JWT equals this, I'll do that, okay. and I'll do that, say here. All right, here we are. So now, and maybe I'll call it constant. So I have JWT, right? And basically what we will do is, now we have now the library imported. We give you an overview of it. In the next video, we are going to look at how you generate a token and how you validate a token, which are essential. And maybe we can also investigate how to add them in a middleware, because if we have a middleware, we can add them there. All right, please let me know if you have any questions.